Hello viewers, this is Michael from Screen Review, bringing you a new podcast from my civic called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best. I try to do my best not to be too hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language if you're under 18. Now, before I begin, I'd like to say sorry for the noise in the background. This is like this. Apparently, the neighbors next door got this big ass air conditioning unit. So basically, if you're hearing that type of sound in the background, that's just from my neighbor's big ass air conditioning unit that they brought to their buildings or some shit like that. But anyway, just letting you guys know what the noise in the background. If you hear some noise in the background, it's just a big air conditioning unit that my neighbors next door had bought to themselves and shit. It's kind of big. It's kind of noisy. So just letting you know. Anyway, let's get into the latest episode of Donbrothers. Oh my god, this episode is just... Let's get into this review. Anyway, so basically, so this episode starts off at Black Kaido's cafe, where we see Yoshi the Pink Ranger, Shinji the Blue Ranger, and Hatara the Yellow Ranger is watching the final episode of Kamen Rider Revised. So basically, it turns out that Kamen Rider Revised is just a TV show in the world of Donbrothers. So basically, Kamen Rider Revised is just a TV show in the world where the Donbrothers are from. So anyway, Black Kaido. So basically, after watching the episode, Black Kaido turned off the TV, saying, "You know what? We almost get into the final. We almost get into the final way. We almost get into the final. We almost get into the final half of of you guys being Rangers. So basically, I think it's time to award one of you Rangers MVP. So basically, Black Kaido tells the other Rangers. Now, the Red Ranger, Motaro, the Red Ranger, Shino, the Sixth Ranger, and Isra, who is pretty much not there, are not in this episode. So basically, just let you guys know, the Red Ranger, Motaro, Shino, the Sixth Ranger, and the Black Ranger, Isba, are not in this episode. So basically, Black Mortals that votes will be for I'll be finalizing the final vote, and I'll let you guys know shortly today. So basically, this episode starts off with them watching the final episode of Kamen Rider Revised, and it turns into a clip show of them, talking about why they should be the MVP of the Donbrothers. So basically, the most valuable player in the most valuable player in the Donbrothers. So basically, we start looking for Hatara, the Yellow Ranger, and basically we saw clips of her. So basically, we saw clips of her, how she became a Ranger and up to now, all the things that she done up to now as Yellow Ranger. Then we started with Shinji. We see how he became a Ranger. And see what he's done up to now as the Blue Ranger. Then we cut to Yoshi, the Pink Ranger, and basically we see how he became the Pink Ranger, and basically clips of him what he done so far as Pink Ranger. Then Then we cut to Sunai. Sunai, one of the members of the Red Range, and also Sun Omi. Then we cut to Sun Omi, who is a member of the Men Range, and also part of Sun Eyes. Is part of Sun Eyes group. And she was talking about, she started to talk about the Black Ranger and why he should be MVP. And then we start to see clips from when his wife got taken over by the Beastleys and up to what he's been doing as a ranger, and him being on one as a fugitive. So basically, after we left Omi on top of the rooftop, we go back to Black Tiger Fall, and the other three, the blue, the yellow, and pink ranger realize it's pretty obvious that. Most likely, it's going to be Mobile, because even though since he is the strongest one out of all the Rangers, it's pretty much that it is going to be Mobile. Then we see all the things that, and we see clips of all the things that Molotov has done as Red Ranger up to now. Then out of nowhere, the Rangers turn around, the Rangers and Black Kaido turn around and saw that Sanjo was there. Sunai was there. He said that, you guys are warned about Molotov is not the most powerful ranger among you. You guys forgot about Jiro, the sixth ranger. So basically, Sunai just started to talk about Jiro, and we see clips of Jiro, from his life, back in the mountain town and up to now when he became a ranger, and also about his dangerous personality. And Sunai, after the clips was over, after the clips of the Jiro, the sixth ranger, was over, he was like, so you guys are don't get it twisted, Mobile is powerful, so is Jiro. So basically, you guys are sleeping on Jiro. So basically, if you guys are not careful with Jiro, he's gonna be more powerful than Mobile. But I won't let that happen, so I won't let that happen. So basically, Sunai laughed and disappeared from Black Kaido's shots. And basically, and now Black Kaido had this envelope of which ranger is going to be the MVP of Donbrothers. And turns out, this stupid fool picked himself. So basically, Black Kaido picked himself as MVP of the Donbrothers, even though he didn't fight much. And basically, we see clips from Sentai of the original Kaido. Then we got clips of Black Kaido in his ranger form. So basically, it's kind of like saying that maybe this Black Kaido is the real Kaido, but he doesn't really confirm it. But from the clips that matched together from Sentai and from Donbrothers of Black Kaido in his Black Sentai form, and in the clip from Sentai of original Kaido in his normal ranger form, it might be suggested that Black Kaido might be the real Kaido, but he doesn't confirm that. So basically, the other rangers is like, what the, this is bullshit. So basically, I know as your MVP ranger, I decided to get you guys all a gift. So basically, even though the Rangers were pissed, even though the blue, yellow, and pink Ranger was pissed at Black Kaido picking himself as the MVP as the MVP of the Donbrothers Rangers. Even though he didn't happen really done much, they was happy to at least to get a gift from him. And turns out the gift was it turns out the gifts that Black Tiger gave the Rangers were copies of his latest book. Talking about himself being a Ranger, and they were just like, you know what? Oh, they was like, screw this, that old laugh. So basically, it was like, nah, like screw you, Kaido, screw you, Black Kaido, but you're gonna give us a book of your latest book. Get the hell out of here! Just gave him the book back, and the Free Rangers just laughed. Now, next to a table behind Black Kaido, we see Sentai and Sansa. Like, why do we come here? Like, it's pretty it's pretty obvious. Like, why do we come here? So basically, it turns out that I must have came back with something. And so I must have came back with Sansa and and witnessed this whole stupid and witnessed the final result of this whole MVP stupid contest and whatnot. And basically, and that's when Sunai said that to Sansa that after witnessing this stupid display from them, I think it's time. I need to take care of this. I think it's time for me to take care of business with the Red Ranger once and for all. And basically, this is how the episode ended, with Sunai telling Sansa that I need to it's time for me to take care of business with the Red Ranger once and for all. And Sansa just looking at him while he was drinking his milkshake, and just how the episode ended. So basically, this episode is fucking stupid. This is the stupidest fucking episode in Sentai history. I gotta say, bad enough. Honestly, how the hell are you gonna screw up a clip show? So basically, I know that clip shows are weird in Sentai, but honestly, they really did a careful job with this. This is just way too stupid. The only good things that we know, the only good thing from this episode is, with Black Kaido is maybe Black Kaido is the real Kaido. We know that Come On the Bike is just a TV show in the world of Donbrothers, and we finally get to see Sansa. Sansa. It's time for me to get to the Red Ranger and take him down once and for all. These are the only good things about this episode. The rest of the episode was just stupid crap. This episode not only made the Rangers look stupider, and so did the villains. Now, the villains had the perfect opportunity to attack the Rangers at Black Kaido's cafe. So basically, all this episode did is just made the heroes and villains of this series look more stupider. And basically, during a clip show, really. Anyway, this episode is stupid. So basically, if you guys ever get to watch this episode, just skip this episode. It's just stupid. It's just the stupidest episode in all my years of Sentai. I've seen some stupid episodes, but not on the level of this, not on this level. But just skip this episode. Just let you know. I ain't going to ask. This episode is just stupid. I just hate, I hate reviewing this episode of this latest. I hate reviewing this episode of Donbrothers. This episode is just stupid. Anyway, I'm just going to sign off. Anyway, 1.